Yes, people, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're speaking about the latest Liverpool news. One, regarding Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk's latest on their contracts. Matheus Cunha, could he potentially be on his way to Anfield this summer? And Liam's Delap's release clause has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano. So let's get all into all three big topics today. We're going to be starting off with the Liverpool player side of things and is in their contracts. So Fabrizio Romano has come out and said this about Liverpool. Liverpool remain confident that both Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will stay at the club and sign new deals. The Reds 100% want to get it done, and they want it done ASAP. Fabrizio Romano confirming this. There was also a David Ornstein news as well that he also confirmed that Liverpool are really now pushing for it. It seems the fact that ever since it got confirmed that basically Trent Alexander-Arnold was going to be going to Real Madrid, now this flooding of news that Liverpool are remaining confident they're going to sign Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah to the new deals. And let's be quite honest, these are absolutely massive, because name me a centre-back in world football who is better than Virgil van Dijk. You could argue, there's a few. You got your Gabriels, your Salibas, your Rudigers, but they're not obtainable. Right now, Virgil van Dijk is the best centre back in the world. He has still got, at least for me, in my opinion, 2-3 more years ahead of him. And you look at the next bracket of centre backs that I would want, like your Bastonis, for example. Liverpool are not going to be paying what Inter Milan would want for a Bastoni. So Virgil van Dijk at the football club potentially for the next 2-3 years is absolutely massive. But on the other side of things, we still do need to bring in another centre back to potentially be that long-term Virgil van Dijk replacement, like a Gueye if we're going to sign him, or a Hyson from Bournemouth. But the news around these two-man signing is really positive, and we've needed that for a couple of weeks regarding this situation. Obviously, the same goes for Mohamed Salah. Obviously, I know he hasn't scored or done anything for the past 2-3 games, but hey, he's still the best right-hand sided player in world football, in my opinion. He's up there. For me, he's in the top two. The top two right wingers in world football right now is Lamine Yamal and Mohamed Salah, and in the Premier League, he is the best right now. It's as simple as that. Keeping him again for the next 2-3 years for what he delivers for this football club is absolutely massive, and that is the latest on there. That they are basically Liverpool trying to get it ASAP done, which is what we want to hear. Now, moving on to the next big topic that I did see regarding Cunha. Now, we're going to be speaking a bit about Cunha. So let's get that up. Football Insider has come out and said this. Matheus Cunha's preference is to join Liverpool this summer, but he is also interested in Arsenal and Manchester United. Obviously, they have an interest in Matheus Cunha as well. Same with Nottingham Forest and same with Manchester City. There is certainly going to be competition regarding the signing of Matheus Cunha this summer. And for me, this is an absolute of a steal buy. And let me get into it why. You go to Wolves' wage bill. Matheus Cunha, by the way, is on 90 grand a week. That fits perfectly in the Liverpool wage bracket. We can go and offer him 130, 140, 150. And he has a £62 million release clause. There is not a world where Matheus Cunha is at Wolves beyond this summer, in my opinion. Now, obviously, I know he's got years left of him ahead of his Wolves contract, but there is somebody that is going to buy Matheus Cunha for £62 million. It's as simple as that. He has been unbelievable to watch this season. He can play in a variety of positions, and I feel like in the Arnie slot system, but we've seen him, he likes to have those versatile players that can play in different positions. Like a couple of names, Curtis Jones can go into as a 10, he can go into a 6, he can go into as an 8, a right back. Luis Diaz, he could play off the left, the right, and he can play down the middle. Same with Cody Gakpo. We've seen Szoboszlai playing variety of positions. We've seen like Ryan Gravenberch at times. He's actually gone to centre back in games. So Honestly, I do expect him to be a big fan of Matheus Cunha because he can play in the 10. I feel like he can go drop deep. He can play as the false 9. And it brings a lot more variety to Liverpool's game. And this season, he has actually been putting up some really good numbers in a very much poor defensive, just crap Wolves team. 13 goals and 4 assists in 28 games. 26 games, sorry, in the Premier League is very good. And obviously, he's got 2 goals in the FA Cup as well. So to have 19 GA in 29 games, I'm not even trying to do this whole GA stuff, but 19 goal contributions in a Wolves side, there is no world where if he was to go to Liverpool or an Arsenal, he's going to accelerate his game. And you've seen him in interviews. He wants to win titles. He wants to win Champions Leagues. And if Liverpool obviously go on to win that Premier League title, Matheus Cunha is certainly going to be a fan of that. Now, that is not just that in the attacking position potentially for Liverpool this summer. It is also Liam Delap. Now, let's get this up for you. There's been a couple of rumours lately regarding Liam Delap at Ipswich. So, let's get this up right here. Now, Fabrizio Romano tweeted this out earlier today. Liam Delap's release clause at Ipswich Town will be worth 30 million in case of relegation. Manchester United and Chelsea both keen on the player as he's a part of their shortlists for the summer transfer. Manchester City also have a 20% selling clause for the English international. And again, I do like Liam Delap. I feel like he can bring you that old school type of striker. And for the price, I'm 100% taking it, if I'm being truly honest. Like, Liam Delap has been... I've actually really enjoyed watching him this season for Ipswich. And for the price, if let's say, for example, Isak's going to cost you 150 million, you can go and get a Delap for 30 million and possibly go and get another forward line, a Matheus Cunha, a Victor Gyökeres, and that's still saving. You're still saving a bit of more money on Isak as well, and you're getting 2 players for the price of 1. And I feel like Liam Delap does really have a really good future here in the Premier League, if I'm being honest with you as well. And look, Ipswich are obviously, barring some miracle, Ipswich are going to go down this season. And I'm looking at his stats, Liam Delap. Again, very much similar to Matheus Cunha, in a very poor relegation battle for a team that doesn't create many chances, 30 goals, 12 goals and 2 assists. Not even trying to do the whole GA thing, but he bangs. And looks like he did it for Hull and previously, and then obviously he was a part of the Manchester City under 21s as well, 23, sorry. Liam Delap, I'm a massive fan. If you said to me, look, Delap, Cunha, that's 90 million? That is a steal, in my opinion. You're automatically upgrading the Liverpool front line, in my opinion, because you're adding a striker that looks like could have real good potential here in the Premier League. Matheus Cunha also has that versatile, and he looks like he can bag goals as well. For £90 million, I'd bite your hand off if Liverpool went and signed Cunha and Delap, if I'm being honest. For the price of 30 mil release clause, you can't go wrong. You really can't. Now, if it was going to be Liverpool's main number 9, it's a different question, you could argue. But as a good backup option, one for the future, one that could very much easily be starting for these big boy clubs in a couple of years' time or in a season year's time, it's an absolute worth a punt. And I expect Liverpool to keep their strong interest. Same with Manchester United and Chelsea. Every club needs a striker. You look at the top 6. Spurs need a striker. Chelsea need a striker. Manchester United certainly need a striker. Arsenal need one. Liverpool need one. Man City, they obviously got Haaland, but they need depth in that position. They need more attacking players to be able to score them goals. So I won't be surprised if Manchester City think, you know what, let's activate that release clause back. And yeah, mad. Obviously, Man City will get me getting 20% of that. So that is the latest regarding some transfers regarding Liverpool Football Club and the contract news. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, step to the latest Liverpool news and football news. Up the Reds. Take care.